Hey there, lovely viewers. Welcome back to Bit Healthier. In today's video, I'll take you through my first time experience as a trail runner and a camper at Ragnar hosted relay in South California. I'll be sharing not only the details of the runs, but also insights into the food and some tips if you ever decide to embark on this adventure yourself. But first, quick intro. So last weekend, I joined a team for Ragnar's Trail Relay in Southern California, as I said, and it's 8-person team event. And I was thrilled when my coworker Mike invited me to be part of the SGH team. The race consists of 3 loops, and each team member has to run all of them. The race concludes when the last runner completes their final loop, or leg as they call it. So stick around for more details on each leg as we dive into the video.
Here's a video of me dying. Hi everybody.
This morning, like every other lately, I started with some warm lime water, and as I sip on it, I'm also making some coffee because it's 6 a.m. and I need to drive to Orange County where I'll meet the rest of my team.
Good morning. I am actually really excited about this race, and I packed last night most of the things, definitely clothes, etc. But then this morning I woke up like 4:30ish and made some meals and coffee, and I am on my way.
I met with my teammates and now we're on our way to Los Coyotes reservation, which is about 2.5 hours from Orange County. And I gotta say, I love California so much. We have arrived, and this is the village area, which is the epicenter of all events. There's always great music, food, coffee, and fantastic energy. Part of our team was already here this morning, and you can see here DJ finishing his leg and then Greg starting his. And I am the next runner after Greg, so I quickly returned to our camp. This was also set up by my super nice coworkers, and I had some coconut water and a banana. I didn't want to have anything heavier at this point because my run was so close, but I wanted some energy. And here I go. My first leg was a yellow loop, which is 3.2 miles in distance, and elevation gain is around 840 feet.
I am literally dying. I am dying.
So I gave my best, but I was not in shape to run the entire loop. You just saw me losing my breath, but again, I was doing the best I can, and I think this turned out pretty well. Here is a Miss Bit Healthier finishing her first leg in 40 minutes as she passes also the bib to Zach. And now it's time for a quick review.
Hi. So I finished my first run and I was recovering and chilling with my coworkers. And now I'm going to have my lunch.
I am having siete tortilla wraps with spicy tofu spread. This tofu is absolutely delicious. It's such a simple recipe. I haven't shared it yet, but it's coming up soon, so keep your eyes peeled.
This is delicious. Really good.
And for the dessert, I had these chocolates that were given to us as a part of a welcome package. They're pretty good, they have nice macros, and the flavor is pretty neat. After I enjoyed one and enjoyed a lot of the sun, I headed back to the village to explore because my next run wasn't until later at night. It started getting cold and dark pretty early. I think it was almost 3 p.m. or so. So I made myself a tea and I snacked on some organic dried mangoes. And then it was getting really cold and I wanted to have another meal before my next run. So I made myself an instant pho, I think it's pronounced, but you can correct me in the comments below. It's Vietnamese soup and I added some tofu for protein. Then I actually returned to village because it was Caitlin's turn and I wanted to keep her company because it was really dark and cold. And also they were serving healthy pancakes. So I might have had a half. I didn't want to have a whole thing and a lot of pancakes because again, it was my turn soon. I already had a meal, but I wanted to try them and they're pretty good. And again, as I was waiting for my turn, I was enjoying good music in the village, and here are Zach and Caitlin also enjoying the good music. I'm actually 11 p.m., complete darkness, green loop.
I'm running and I keep telling myself, wow, girl, you actually dared to do this. You actually was brave enough to say yes to this. And now that you are halfway through, there's no giving up. There's no turning back.
And I did it. Took me 37 minutes. The total distance 3.1 miles, elevation gain 600 feet. I changed into some warm clothes, a lot of warm clothes because it was freezing temperature. Please dress appropriately if you want to do something like this because freezing can really impair with your performance and the whole experience. And then I went to take a nap. Around 5 a.m. I woke up and I hung out around the fire to warm up my legs. Only my legs couldn't warm up during the night. Then I made some Turkish coffee. And I watched sunrise. I really savored this moment. Everyone was either running or sleeping, so I was there on my own. And even though I already completed some of the loops and I still have a big challenge in front of me, I was so grateful that I was there. I was so grateful for like literally everything that has happened to me in my life that resulted in me being here. That's how much I loved that challenge and that whole experience. And Caitlin is back from her run and she said that she needs to film my outfit. So here it is. OOTD.
Good morning. Last and longest run. It's beautiful. I am tired. My hamstrings are killing me. And I think my Wednesday workout, strength workout, has something to do with that. It's not just today's and yesterday's runs, but we're here. Let's do this.
Red Loop has the longest distance of 7.9 miles, almost 8 miles. And elevation gain is 2,307 feet.
This is me running up the hill. Yes.
So for my current shape and form and just appetite and everything in general, I did not need any water for the shorter loops. But I'm so grateful that Mike made me take his reusable cup on this longest loop, because I would be severely dehydrated if I didn't. And thank God the longest loop actually has one hydration station where I made sure I grab a lot of water. I did have some pain in my, I think, right leg during this run. I have generally flat feet, and I was wearing my new sneakers, not the best idea, without the inserts. So at one point I got some pain, but that pain magically disappeared. And yeah, I was able to continue. And I just want to point out again that the beauty of the nature is something that fed like my soul and gave me energy. I think I'm going to do more trail running in future, just because nature impresses me and makes me happy.
We are doing this.
And here I've done it. It took me 2 hours, but I survived. And for my first time, I think I did pretty well. Make sure you don't wear your nice white socks, because they will be damaged forever and they will forever turn into your trail socks. And here I am making my homemade instant oatmeal. This recipe is actually coming to our channel really, really soon. I'm gonna call it hiker's oatmeal because it's a meal that will give you a great energy to like attack hills and go hike and spend time in nature. And it's also very delicious. It's easy to just make ahead as a meal prep and take with you wherever you go. And all you need to do is cover it with some boiling water, hot water, and then of course I served it with peanut butter and banana, because I deserved all of this. I deserved every bite of this meal. And it's funny, I actually sat down to eat this meal and Caitlin's boyfriend asked me how was the race. So here is my very spontaneous answer.
It was amazing experience, but it was tough. That's how I feel. But I do like to put myself through challenges. So this is not like the first time I'm doing something like this to myself. So
First time camping?
it was first time camping. Like I would not have where to sleep if not for your girlfriend. So it's yeah, like, but camping but also running on a trail. And again, if you run 3 miles and 7 miles in a week, it's not much. But if you do it in like less than 2 days with like minimal breaks in between, it accumulates.
And we're almost done. Here is a camp. We packed most of our things and we're just waiting for the time to go wait for a mic at the finish line, where we will run all together through finish line. Oh, here is a mic. This was very cute and memorable moment, and I'm glad I was able to record it for all of you as well. This is it for today's adventure. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more content. Make sure you check out all our other videos and keep your eyes peeled for some of the food ideas that I shared in this one. Until the next time, stay active, stay healthy, and keep exploring.